Hey everyone, and welcome to this video featuring an in-depth station tour of the Expo Sepulveda Station here on Tiger Railfan. Now before we get fully started, let's take a look at where the station's located. It's going to be located at the LA Metro Rail pin, more towards the western side of the route, towards downtown Santa Monica. And now here we are at the Expo Sepulveda Station. It's going to be an elevated light rail station, as you can see here, with entrances on both sides of Sepulveda Boulevard, which the station is named after, at the intersection of Expo and Sepulveda. There's also a cool bike trail here as well that goes left and right along the Expo line. So if you're a biker looking for a cool trip, that might be a cool option for you. But let's now get to the station itself. Each station entrance here has a system map, as well as a rail map and local connectivities. That includes a map of the connecting bus routes and other transit services nearby. And here's the intersection of Exposition Boulevard and Sepulveda Boulevard, which of course the station was named after. In the distance, we can also see two tap vending machines for this entrance of the station, where you can reload your tap card or buy a tap card if you're new to the area. Just above, you can also see estimated departure times for the E line in both directions, towards Santa Monica and East LA. And currently the trains are running every 18 minutes, and I'll show you why in just a second once we get up to platform level. But let's go ahead and enter the station. And for some reason though, unfortunately, my Metrolink ticket would not scan at those ticket gates. At stations like this one, there's only one Metrolink scanner, so that does mean I need to go to the other station entrance in order to get it to scan and work properly. So let's quickly go ahead and cross the street here at Sepulveda Boulevard, and let's get a look at the second entrance to get a look and see if it's exactly the same as the entrance we were just at or if it's different. But I already do see a difference over here. We have a Metro bike share station, which is awesome to see for those last mile connections that people do need to make after riding the light rail. We have another station entrance sign over here with the new E-Line logo, so it's good to see that they've been updating signage diligently around the area here. There's also bike lockers over here and bike racks, so there is plenty of bike infrastructure if you plan on biking to the station. And if you're looking to use the Metro bike locker yourself, feel free to stop the video here and pause and take a look at what you would need to do in order to access it. Located over here though, there's also micro-mobility parking, which is essentially those scooters that you see around Los Angeles. So it's good to see that they are denoting space for those scooters to be put once riders are done and they're heading onto the train. But let's try this scanner over here. There's another set of tap card scanners in order to access the station. And it's scanned, so that is awesome to see here. There is an elevator on the right-hand side. There's also one at the other entrance as well. So both entrances will be wheelchair accessible, which is awesome to see, as all LA Metro stations are accessible. But it's good to see that both sides are at this station, Expo Sepulveda. But let's go ahead and take the stairs here to get a good look at the platform level. There are no escalators at the station, so your best bet would be using the elevators if you don't want to climb roughly 2 to 3 flights of stairs here. Now you can see that there is a train on the right hand side here. It's on the Santa Monica bound platform, and there's clear signage noting that, as you can see in the upper left corner of your screen. But this train is actually heading towards East LA, and that's because they are single tracking at the moment, meaning trains are running about every 18 minutes. And there that train goes. It's going to be heading eastbound, and as they are sharing the same platform, the next train we're going to see is going to be heading westbound to Santa Monica on the same track. So when you see a Metro service alert stating that a Metro train line is running every 18 to 20 minutes or more, it most likely means that there's some maintenance being done on the station itself that requires a track to be used and closed. For example, for today, we can see that it's storing a construction vehicle that is allowing a worker to safely work on the roof lighting of the station. We'll get a closer look at that in just a second. But down on Sepulveda Boulevard, there are plenty of bus connections. As you just saw, there were some people waiting. Connections here include Big Blue Bus, Culver City Bus, and LA Metro. Downtown LA was also just there in the distance. So I do love these elevated stations in the sense that they have a great view of downtown. Anyways, as we continue walking along the platform, we can see that the construction for the lighting of the roof is happening right here. You can see a worker is most likely changing out some of those light beam structures. Maybe they've gone out or something like that has occurred. But it's awesome to see that they're doing maintenance, but it is at the cost of service. Before going straight to the comment section and bashing LA Metro for how they're doing this on weekdays, it is worth noting that they do tend to avoid rush hours. For example, today, the maintenance is going to be occurring from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on this weekday. So it shouldn't be much of a disturbance for those that are going and coming from their 9-to-5 jobs. Anyways, now that we're at the other end of the platform, we're able to see a metro parking structure here for the Expo Sepulveda Station. Several metro stations offer parking, some of which is free, especially at the stations outside of the downtown area. So you're able to park here and ride to downtown LA or anywhere you're heading, which is pretty convenient, especially for those who don't live close to a light rail line or public transit. It's also worth noting, if you look closely, the staircase on the other entrance is closed because obviously the box that the construction worker is sitting in is blocking the entrance and exit to the stairs. So your elevator is your only option on that side of the station. Do know that all this was temporary, so I'm sure the day after this was filmed, it was all back open and normal again. Especially because returning the E-line to full service is, I'm sure, quite the priority to its every 10-minute service interval. We can also see here that coming right out of the elevator behind us for the other side of the station, you can see there are platform signs here for East LA and Santa Monica, as well as some cool station art just above it. A lot of the light rail stations, including especially the E-line, there is plenty of public art spaces here. You may have seen them throughout the video in the clips I've provided here, but feel free to let me know if you want to see a video just dedicated to the art of the stations. Now, let's actually take the elevator down here to see the other entrance. The elevators are pretty filthy though, unfortunately, over here. But now, as it opens up, let's take a look at what we can see. There, of course, are turnstiles here at the station's entrance on this side as well. And as you can see here straight ahead, there are still the same bike lockers and bike racks that we saw on the other side of the station. So this entrance is really just mirrored, more or less. There's a plaza created by the space underneath the bridge structure for the light rail tracks, but there really is no place to sit, or there's really no nature either around here, so it's a little unfortunate. But speaking of which, we do have that at a lot of newer stations, including on the D-line. Also, if you've enjoyed the video so far and want to see more LA Metro content, make sure to like the video and for more videos just like this one. And now here is a mini compilation of some E-line trains arriving and departing here at the Expo Sepulveda Station. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing rest of your day or night.